Hey, this is Robert, and you're watching SoloParent.tv. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Today I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try to approach this topic again. A while back I did a post called Why Do We Miss the Toxin?, in which I was talking about why is it as single parents, after the divorce, sometimes we actually miss that person. And I'll say sometimes in a very big way, because it's not all the time. The point that I was trying to make is that if you've gone through divorce, if you've experienced things that are a toxic relationship and now they're out of your life or they've been extracted from your life, why is it that sometimes we miss that? It would seem that things would be better because the thing that was so destructive is no longer in your life. I wrestled with that for a while, because even though the situation that I was in was really bad, from time to time I missed my ex. I don't know that it was as much I missed her as I missed us. And it's just a weird dynamic. A friend of mine refers to it as having a third arm. She was in a relationship that was toxic as well, and she described it as feeling like she had a third arm. It was embarrassing and it was inconvenient and it wasn't cool, but from time to time it was helpful to have a third arm. So here's what I've kind of unpacked. The reason that this happens, the reason that we miss sometimes a situation that was destructive or was toxic, is the same as they talk about in medical procedures. Sometimes when there is a knife wound or a bullet wound, it's not the actual knife that is terminal or that kills a person. Sometimes it's when the knife is pulled out that the damage is really done. What I get from that is basically this, that even though if we're a whole person and there's a toxic situation in our life, even though it's extracted, the bad is gone, that leaves this hole which basically collapses around it. And there's this deep ache, this sense of emptiness. It can be confusing for single parents to wrestle with that, because you think, well, did I really love this person that much? But did I do the right thing in separating? I mean, and even though inside you know that you did do the right thing, or that it is going to be better in the sense that you're not in that situation anymore, why do we sometimes miss that? It's because there was a space that it left. There was an emptiness. My pastor refers to it as the presence of an absence. When someone is so fully integrated into your life and into your family and into their family, when it's extracted, even though that situation was bad, it was toxic, whatever it is that you've been through, there's a hole that it leaves, and it takes time to heal. But don't let that confuse you with the feeling that you're longing for that person or you've made the big mistake. I preface that, or I guess it's not preface because I've already said it. I say that, and I qualify that by saying that, you know, sometimes there are families and there are couples that have rushed into divorce, and you really need to examine your heart. I'm more talking to the people that had drug addiction, abuse of any kind, where the spouse is gone. How can we possibly miss them? Well, it's normal, because we missed someone filling that space. The thing that was actually very helpful for me in addressing that is I realized that that space that my ex filled can only be filled by God. And it sounds trite and it sounds oversimplified, but the truth is that we have a hole in our life. And even though it was filled at one point by our spouse, and I'm not saying in an unhealthy way, but the absence of it exposes our need for God, our Father. So this blog isn't necessarily meant to fix anything or to say, you know, here's how you get rid of that feeling. Other than this, recognizing that it's normal to feel that way. And second of all, realizing that it's bringing you to a place of deep ache and deep longing, and that can be filled. It can be filled by your Father who loves you very much. If I hadn't gone through what I went through, if that situation that was very destructive had not been removed from my life, I don't think I would have realized the extent of my need for my Father. And so the two things that I leave you with today is that it's normal to feel, even if it was an abusive situation, to miss that person from time to time. Because you're not missing the person, you're missing what you had together, the thoughts of us, the feelings of we together, whether it be we did this together, we have friends together, we go to church together, the family of it. It's normal to feel that. You miss that. I miss that. And it's gone. Second thing that I want you to take away from this is that if we don't come to that sense of really understanding and embracing that longing, that ache, I don't know that we will have a true sense of how intimately our Father loves us. And so take that to God and let Him know that you are absolutely, that area of your life has collapsed and you need Him to fill it. And I'm telling you that He is faithful to fill it. I'm not saying that you're going to feel fantastic. I'm just saying that He is faithful to be there for you. So those are the two thoughts I have for today. And the last post that I did, I realized that I spoke poorly of my ex, and I felt like I wanted to talk about this, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't in any way disrespect her or make public something that is private. So. But that's my thought for today. Hey, listen, please comment on this. Let me know your thoughts about this. Just comment down below where you see it and let me know if this resonates with you or if you disagree with this. Either way, I want to have a dialogue with you. And also, if you have things that you want me to discuss or you want us to discuss or wrestle with, please post them down below as well, because this is about us going through this together. It's not about me just yakking. So, hey, I've rambled too long, so I'm going to go. Thanks for watching, and just remember, you're not alone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Have a good day.